Taking a look at this Romeo power here, this thing's, not being bought by institutions. So I don't know why you'd want to take a shot at this, but if you must, okay, you could use, look, you know, look here. It's not a bad idea. Every time, stock got down to this kind of a general area, guys stopped selling. Make no mistake about it. Nobody's buying this thing except for retail, but institutions do stop selling every time it gets, too low relative to where it was the past couple of days or so, right? Okay, so this really shouldn't even be green arrows. This is not buying. Retail is buying it. Retail investors. All right, us, not the big money. But if this thing's got any real power, this Romeo, if it's got any real earnings power, it's going to be eventually bought by the institutions. And generally a $1 stock doesn't. It's a $1 stock for a reason, because it's not going anywhere except to the graveyard of retail brokerage accounts. But hey, anything's possible. So look what you want to do. Just make sure, okay, if you're going to get involved in this thing, which is, silly in my opinion to buy $1 stocks, but uh, you know, listen, you can get long expecting some kind of thing here, but look, just make sure you identify some kind of a stop here. Like maybe you want to put one beneath these lows, or like below $1. And then, if you can get some kind of a move back up to, like, look, if you can get this, okay, you're going to want to look to sell up in this $2 area for sure, some of it. If you're lucky enough to even get this kind of a bounce here, just make sure you're using a stop, because this is extraordinarily likely, all right, that this thing just craters down into 50 cents or something, 75, 50 cents. That's possible, if it just completely falls out the bottom of this kind of a range that it's just going down, that's bad news if it falls out of the bottom of that. But stocks that are going down like this, they can just oftentimes, you got higher probability of it falling out the bottom than you do of it exploding out of the top. You know what I mean? So play the probabilities here. Thanks for watching Paul Power Merchants.